wind up kicking her out. Shoot, what she gonna do when she come home and Future got a house full of girls that she don't even know who they is? Oh, hello, ladies. How y'all doing out there? I got some more Hennessy for y'all. Lori Harvey finally put on her big girl pants and moved out of Steve and Marjorie Harvey's house. But there's only one problem. She moved into Future's house. So therefore, she gonna have to do whatever he say do, when he say do it, and how he say do it, y'all. Look, Lori Harvey out there trying to break into somebody's car right now. She ain't got no more money in the bank. She trying to pull a hoorah. She got on her crib rag. She got a blood bandana coming out her purse. Look, this woman gonna have to find herself a real job and get her own apartment because Future ain't got no future with this girl. She talking about, oh, they gonna start a family. Future already got a couple of families. She ain't doing nothing new under the sun. Every time she come home, it's another girl. Hold on, y'all. Laura out there. Look, oh no, now they done snatched her wig off. Run, Lori. Lori, run. Lori out there trying to rob somebody's car, y'all. I ain't lying. Oh, here comes Steve and Marjorie. Hold on, what's Steve doing with them high heel shoes on? This man got on high heel slippers. Look, they trying to interrupt my news out there. Let me just get back to telling y'all what's really going on with Lori Harvey and Steve Harvey. It says here, Lori Harvey has officially left her father, Steve Harvey's home. I thought that wasn't her real daddy. And now is living with her new boyfriend, rap superstar Future. One of Lori's friends spoke with Sean Blazington News and told us that the 22-year-old beauty's relationship with Future is moving very fast. The insider explained, Lori practically moved into Future's house in Los Angeles, and it's a studio apartment. Hold on, y'all. You mean to tell me she left a mansion to move into a studio apartment with Future? And he only got one bathroom and the toilet is right next to the wall? I'm looking at these pictures, Lori Harvey. You could have did a whole lot better than this. Matter of fact, before you move all your stuff into this man house, I think you need to reconsider. It says here, Lori had been living with her mother and father, Steve and Marjorie, inside the couple's giant 11,000 square foot Beverly Hills mansion. Steve is currently renting that mansion for a whopping $110,000 per month. Wait a minute. Steve Harvey renting the house? I thought he had enough money to own the home. What the hell is he doing renting? Do he got bad credit or something like that? $110,000 per month. You could buy a house for that. You know what? I think Steve Harvey is under mind control or something like that. Maybe he need one of them electronic houses now that he old. He can't get up and down the stairs like that. But either way, Lori ain't had no business living with them for that long. She been with them ever since she was a little girl. Now she 32 years old talking about she moving out the house and she ain't even moving to her own house. What type of hood booger garbage is that? You got too much money to be moving in with other people. Lord, how about you get your own little apartment, get a job, and then have Future come stay the night with you? Because it really ain't going to last that long. You still smelling like Puff Daddy cologne. It says here, but Lori's decided to trade down and move in with Future instead. She didn't move far. Future currently lives inside a luxury high-rise studio apartment in Hollywood, just a few miles away from Steve Harvey. But unlike Steve, Future actually owns his home. Well, look, if he living in the little studio apartment, I'm pretty sure he do own his home. They making it seem like Future live in a big old mansion. Then it says, so what do Steve and Marjorie think about their little girl moving with their boyfriend? I tell you what Steve and Marjorie think about Lori Harvey moving with Future. I believe they overjoyed. They happy as hell to get her ass out the house. Steve Harvey is a lot older now. Lori Harvey come home 3, 4 in the morning with Taco Bell and Wendy's. Steve ain't supposed to be eating that stuff. He be sneaking French fries. Next thing you know, he wake up in the morning swollen. It's good to have them young kids get out your house when you get older, because Steve ain't got no business listening to the Migos. Marjorie Harvey in the next room learning how to twerk while Lori in the bathroom listening to her music. That ain't good for old folks. They supposed to age gracefully. Now Marjorie can really come into her own as an older woman and quit wearing them tight ass outfits. Her eyes be sagging more than her booty, and she still got on some short shorts on the red carpet. People plugging their nose. Steve Harvey keep on rolling his eyes. It's about time they both grow up. Lori was the one that was keeping them young for all these years. Now that she gone, next time you see Steve Harvey, he gonna have a head full of hair, but it's all gonna be gray. And for you beautiful ladies out there, if you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button, I will really appreciate it. And if you don't like the video and you don't like the content, who raised you? Did your mother love you? Did your daddy beat you? Did your little brothers pick on you because you was the ugly one? What's your problem? How come you don't like the channel? The channel is for everybody. Short people, tall people, black people, white people, fat people, BBWs, SSBBWs, male BBWs. Well, matter of fact, this channel ain't for little children. So if you a child, you ain't got no business watching this. This for 18 and older. You might see a big booty pop up on the screen any moment. And people keep on talking about Lori Harvey is Steve Harvey's daughter. Look, the real reason why she had to get the hell up out of there, because now Steve is getting old and he don't know who Marjorie or who Lori is. Lori in the kitchen trying to make her some cereal, and here comes Steve coming in there butt ass naked, drinking Kool-Aid, talking about want some breakfast. This man be looking at her like she a younger version of Marjorie. Them Alzheimer's done kicked in. She ain't had no choice but to get out of there. Steve be popping the Viagra's at the dinner table. He be looking cross-eyed. He don't know who he be talking to. Now he cockeyed. He be talking to Marjorie, but he be looking at Lori. It was only right that she get out that man's house. And Future looking like an old-ass farmer. Looking the way he do, I would have thought he had a farm somewhere outside the country. He live in Nicaragua, growing marijuana plants with some overalls on. And now that Lori Harvey is with Future, she's starting to look more and more country. I don't know if she got Down syndrome or slack jaw or whatever her problem is. She ain't been reading no books. She just want to sit on the porch. She be chewing on straw. She need to leave his country ass alone and get back with Puff Daddy and get some swagger about herself. And Lori Harvey and Marjorie Harvey, they very beautiful, but Marjorie Harvey, her eyes, them big bags under her eyes, shoot, if Future had a farm, Marjorie Harvey could be one of his cows. All you gotta do is squeeze the bottom of her eyes and let some milk come out them bags. She didn't breastfeed Lori, she eye fed that girl with them big ass bags under her eyes. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification button, y'all. I got so much love for y'all. And if you're gonna be looking for me, I'm gonna be right back here. And Lori Harvey, take my advice. I know you listening because they told me that you love listening to the show. Lori, get your own apartment. It ain't nothing like having your own. When you come home and you got your own, you can do whatever you want to do, Lori. You can get butt naked. Well, you gonna do that anyway. You living with Future. But you can get up in the kitchen and cook you something that you want to eat, and you ain't got to cook nothing for nobody else. Now that you living with Future, if you hungry and you want to go up in there and make you some spaghetti, you got to make his big ass country ass spaghetti too. And you know he gonna want some pecans and all that other stuff in his. He from Georgia. He gonna want some peach spaghetti. You gonna be in the kitchen confused as hell. You gonna be squeezing tomatoes and peaches in the pan. He gonna slap you and you gonna have to wind up going back with Steve and Lori Harvey, Marjorie Harvey, whatever y'all names is, all of the Harveys. Look, they got a cousin named Cletus Harvey. They got an auntie named Barbara Harvey. It's easy to say somebody's name when you put a Harvey at the end of it. But look, this is another thing too that Marjorie Harvey is going to be very excited about. She ain't got to worry about Lori wearing her clothes. She ain't got to worry about Lori wearing her makeup. And on top of that, Steve Harvey was insecure about his receding hairline, but with Lori there, he felt pretty good about it. Steve tried to keep that box for about 10 years, but when he seen that Lori Harvey was losing her hairline too, he just went ahead and shaved his head off bald. She gave their family a whole lot of confidence. But now that she gone, I told y'all, Steve gonna grow that afro back and it's all gonna be great. But Lori, like I told you, you gonna have to get your own spot. Because when you got your own spot, you can invite all your little homegirls over there. All them little thought pockets. Y'all could be running around there doing what y'all want to do. Y'all could have sex parties. And Lord, your face getting fatter. You starting to look like one of them city girls. I don't know where you was born, but you look like you from Louisiana, baby. Maybe you was born in Mississippi, but you looking more and more country now that you with Future. I know I said it before, but I noticed these things about this girl, and I want Laura to be a better person. And he's sitting up in the house doing all them drugs. He got everything a woman need except for some toilet paper. Everything going fine. Got the champagne, the candlelight dinner. She done sat up there and ate some okra. She got to go to the bathroom, and Future ain't got no damn toilet paper up in there. Shoot, he's speaking to her in auto-tune, talking about go to the store. She ain't gonna be able to do it, y'all. I feel bad for this young lady, but anyway, I got so much love for y'all. Hit that like button and that notification button. GMB, baby, we got